Good afternoon, my name is Silva and this is my project for speech. Our today's topic is, can humans live on another planet or at least go to another planet? Let us think about what we know and the success we have had in science for many years. I will tell you that I'm impressed. We have been doing excellent things. However, I found a problem. Our actual knowledge as society is limited by what we have experienced in the Earth's environment. We actually have not experienced anything like being on another planet. What if we do an experiment and it's different? It will be a problem or an advance. In my opinion, it will be an advance because theories can be proved wrong. But the question is, can we as humans live on another planet? If so, which planet? Can we fly there? And what happens once we set foot on it, as on the moon? Mars offers closeness. In the article Destination Mars by Grain, it is stated that sometime Mars and Earth reach a point where the planets are 55 million kilometers apart. It's the only planet that we come with the technology to fly there. And also the distance minimizes the risk astronauts will be taking. Another reason why Mars is suitable to colonize is the environment. There are a lot of impressive geological features to explore on the surface of Mars. From impressive caves that suit a whole village to flat regions with temperatures and not as warm as could be. These flat regions really are bothered by storms or any danger. They are kind of a safe space to live on. Mars is not a boring planet, as we thought not long ago. In fact, scientists today believe that the red planet might have water on the ground, because quite a long time Mars was a template warm and wet planet, maybe with life on it. Overall, Mars offers things that any other planet has offered so far. That is why Mars is the only realistic solution. But can we fly there? In the article Destination Mars by Grain, it is stated that on a round trip to Mars, a rocket should be able to carry around 20 tons of cargo in order for the human crew to plow through the trip. This way considers the human physical weight, the food, drink, and fuel, because they will be flying quite a long time. We know that a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket is able to sustain 18.5 tons of cargo, meaning that even though we have not reached the 20 tons mark, we are close enough to say it is possible. In fact, SpaceX is not done. There's a program to build the heavy Falcon rocket, which is expected to carry up to 100 tons of cargo. Moreover, in the article SpaceX Ignites Dreams by Nature, it is stated that SpaceX space travel is not as expensive as we think. In fact, after a rocket flees the highest gravitational forces, the spacecraft travels through a vacuum state. The energy consumption is minimal. The statistics show that a spacecraft traveling through this space will consume just a quarter of fuel compared to a modern vehicle. This happens because of the few kilometer radius. In the article reading by Robert Adams, a spacecraft can ignite just 2 times during a trip to Mars. by dropping the rocket from a lunar space station to Earth's orbit, and then redirecting the rocket to Mars after the gravity accelerates the rocket itself. Because the rocket is traveling through a vacuum state, it will not decelerate by drag, it will be constant. But what happens once we set foot on Mars? We fly there, we are there, what happens? There's not much I can say about living on Mars because we actually don't know how it is to be there. We know that it's not suitable for life yet. It's not adapted to live in it. In the article Destination Mars by Crane, it is stated that we will have to deal with various interesting ways in which Mars can kill you. Meteorites, radiation, coldness, dust, and quite a few things that will endanger an astronaut life during the establishment. However, in the same article, it is stated that Mars can be terraformed or changed in order to warm the planet and make the atmosphere denser. If we think about it, the major problem is the atmosphere, which is too thin. Finding a way to stretch the atmosphere will enable more than enough for humans to set a village on the red planet. In conclusion, we are already on the path to colonize another planet, or at least go. It is necessary and rewarding. It's pretty fun, you know. We know Mars is the only realistic solution to go. Even though we don't have the rockets to fly there yet, big companies as SpaceX, NASA, Blue Origin are building rockets more than capable to sustain a round trip to Mars. Once we solve that and we solve how to manage to have a denser atmosphere, Mars can receive any kind of human or any other organism to live on the planet. I hope someday to see the first rocket to launch and land in Mars. It will be one of the most advanced in technology and science from the century and from many other centuries. It will be remarkable. Thank you so much.